Hello everyone, I'm the one with many voices, and welcome to a game called Prison Architect. Originally made by Introversion Software, later it was taken over by Paradox, who gave it to Double 11 for further development. And I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with this game. I used to love this game to death, but after Double 11 took over, added a whole bunch of stuff, it just got more buggy and more buggy, more glitchy and more glitchy. And performance-wise, let's just say that if you have big plans, you might as well scrap them, because it doesn't work. Either way, Prison Architect is a game where you, manage and build a prison. And what I'll be doing here is I'll go for pretty much everything. For the sake of it, I'm gonna create a new prison, but it's not gonna be the map that I'm gonna be using. I've chosen Savara Aknova as the warden because of the extra cash that you'll get for contraband. Go for male prisoners, sorry. Think I may have gone for the Dalmatian or companion dog, I don't remember. It's gonna be a small plot. It's gonna be a regular island plot. We are gonna generate forests. We're not gonna do land expansion because I will buy lands myself. No lakes, no buildings, because I never do that. Failure conditions on, always. Gangs, always. Criminally insane, always. Dynamic reputation, we'll put those on. Prisoners have a chance to gain or lose reputation given their experience. And there's another mutator, this used to be a mutator actually, that has something to do with this as well, but focuses more on drugs and alcohol, where this is just their general experience. So turn on dynamic reputation. Events, always turn them on. If you have a population of 50 prisoners, then you'll be able to get the events, and they can differ from a wall collapsing to a fire, disease in the prison, and whatnot. Weather and temperature, always do that. Staff needs, always do that. Escape plans, yes. And that is it. Mutators, as I said, I'm doing stuff, the good stuff. This is the dynamic reputation, but only for drugs and alcohol. Because I'm doing so much with reputations, I am doing all reputations revealed. And I think I will do, I think I did extra reputations as well. So, oh, this is actually a lovely piece of island. Yeah, like I said, this is not the plot of land that I'll be using, as a matter of fact. Yes, I am doing a test run. There you go. This is the one that I will be using. As you can see, the entire right side of the map is completely unavailable to me. Now, I have gone ahead and built a helipad, a wooden bridge here with some docks, and I've planned out the entire facility. Now, I did have to do a bit of terraforming, little edges over here, little edges over there, this bit, and of course I had to create the island where the, the helipad was on. But, yeah, this island, I chose this because of this little section over here. This is gonna be a fun, fun, not so fun experience for certain people. What I'm gonna be doing, in terms of prison transfer, as I didn't explain that properly yet, it allows you to allow prisoners to go down in security level. Say that this entire island, except for this little bit, is gonna be maximum security. But if I have facilities for medium and minimum security, then prisoners might want to go to that level of security, and for that they will have to do. Can I show that? Yeah. So if they want to go to medium, oh, this is purely vanilla. I can actually show this. We'll do 9 days for everything, or 10. Yeah, my mouse is a little wonky from time to time. There. 10. Okay. From medsec to minsec, yeah, none. No, wait. No, soldiers. Okay, so basically, I can turn off these things if I want, but I don't. I think I do want about 20%, and that's 3 programs, and all have to be passed. So, let's say that I have medium security prisoners. For 10 days, no staff assaults, no murders, no escape attempts, no dangerous contraband, no gang members, 20% reoffending chance with 3 programs passed. And then, and only then, if you meet all 7 of those requirements as a prisoner, you're allowed to go to minimum security. That, of course, is still something I have to do myself. But these are the bare minimum requirements. Now you... Okay. So why I'm doing this is that I don't mind that gang members can go into medium security, but lieutenants who will that might actually be a little problem. It could be fun to have lieutenants in. Nah. We'll do. Come on. There, 2. 5 days. Yeah. Like this. And then. Yeah. 30. We'll do 25. So yeah. Maximum security, which all of this will be, minus this of course. They will have to go for 5 days. Because what I intend to do is have cells of different qualities. And I sadly cannot showcase that just yet. But believe me, we're gonna have quality 0, 1, 2, and 3. Is that correct? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could actually mess around here and make it like stuff, but okay. Either way, I had some plans with this, and already I can tell you it's no longer gonna work. Either way, I had to mess around with some of the terraforming, as I mentioned, because, well, I need this island to have everything that I want in order to operate fully, but I'll eventually be moving over some people and some rooms over to different islands, as I will be expanding on each side. I have plans for what I want to have where, as I want to have eventually everything. But for now, I'm gonna do the CEO letter. There's supposed to be a little image over here, but game is glitchy, as I mentioned before. You can pause the video and read this if you want. This is the island bound. Same letter, or, well, Same idea. Pause the video if you want to read it. And then, lastly, the criminally insane. Yeah. When it comes to criminally insane, there's one thing you need to know. In your map settings, once you have criminally insane turned on, this will appear in the extras, map settings. Inmates can turn criminally insane. If you have criminally insane turned on, this will be on by default, but I've turned it off for now. Because you can, in fact, in intake, say that you want criminally insane prisoners. Now I don't have them available, and that's perfectly fine. But the idea, in the this is future me talking here. I don't want to have criminally insane inmates coming into my prison, due to the dynamic reputation going on, and with the good stuff going on. I want my prisoners to become criminally insane themselves, so that they'll transfer over to the criminally insane wing, which I'll eventually build on this side. But that's a future thing. Notebook pages, if you don't have them all yet, occasionally they'll just pop on the map somewhere. There you go. This used to be a thing from the original developer of introversion software, where the lead developer actually went to prisons in America and Britain, as they are from Britain, in order to come up with ideas for this game. And this is the result, so to say. Okay, I think I've dabbled on long enough. It's time to get to work. So, I've turned off... excuse me. Turned off intake, but we need to get some work done. So, always go with basic detention center and administrative center first, for your first two, grants. Okay, so, I'm going to be starting off building this, perhaps a little weird. I'm going to turn off auto lighting, brick building. I'm going to build something here. And gonna build something here. Right. Well, this is technically important as well, so I will just do this. Then this. Let's see. Oh yeah, this. This is a funky little building. But I remember it again. This is actually supposed to be that. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to do for now. Right, so, every building needs doors, obviously. So, I'm gonna say a staff door here, a staff door here, and a staff door here. For now. That doesn't need to be. We're gonna do a jail door, regular one, right here. And a staff door right here. A regular door here. A jail door here. A visitor door. Nah, jail door. Here. The visitor doors here and here. And then another jail door here. Staff door facing down. And two regular doors over there. Right, next. One staff door there. One staff door there. A jail door here. A red jail door here. And a regular staff door here. Is that everything accounted for? Yes. So, fences. For that. And also gonna fence this in already. And technically what I should do is just fence in everything. Now, what I'll be doing, as you see that I've already done all of the planning for this facility, is whenever I'm ready for a new expansion, I will be planning things off screen. Because I personally, I do enjoy watching prison architect videos, but I personally hate having to look at people planning their prison on video. Oops. On video. So, it's gonna be boring. I find it boring, so I'm not gonna subject you guys and gals to that which I personally find boring. Right. That is that. This actually doesn't need to exist, so we'll do it like so. And instead of this door there, we'll put that door there. That'll have to do for now. Right. Now, I do have a mod installed that allowed me for even faster speed. And sadly, one of the things about this game, why it has become so incredibly buggy, is that deliveries will, from time to time, just vanish. Or say, like, it's not a legitimate deliveries anymore. And I honestly don't know how to fix that. What I will do, just in case, is this and that. And I guess that I can have a little storage or two here and here. In my test run, I actually didn't put the storage there at all, but oh well. Right. So, I actually want this build first and that build first. Now, pressing Control, while holding it pressed in, and then click dragging will prioritize. As you see these forward or right-facing arrows, it's priority. Like, do this first. And I really don't remember what I had here. But I'll figure it out. If need be, I'll look at the test run. And the test run I owned actually is complete. It's everything that you see here already built. Just to see if it would work or not. So yeah, while this is happening, there's not really much to talk about. I will hire 2 more workmen. I always have 10. And this is just because, yeah, this sucks. Like I said, I honestly don't know how to fix this issue. So, yeah. Little annoyance on my end. Bug on the developer side. they should fix this. They should definitely fix this. Now this is gonna be a separate wing altogether, but I will be eventually moving this over here as well, and then I'll make this into something else. I haven't decided what yet because I'm not there with my original planning yet. In the meantime, what I can and will do, since I need a yard, all of this, and all of this, will be yard. Now, fun fact about the shower is that it just needs to exist. So I can put it right here, just one cell. And I can add in objects a single shower head. It doesn't even need to be connected, but it'll work. It'll count. And as for the yard, it just needs to be enclosed. So now, at this moment, because it's not enclosed yet, and for that reason I will have to I really don't want to do this. I guess I'll have to. There. Yeah, I know. That's, I wasted a bit of money on that, but, oh well. Either way, what I can do, since the administrative center requires 2 offices, I'm gonna name this an office. An office needs to be 4x4. That's why I make it 4x4. It needs an office desk, a chair, or a chair office, or a wooden stool, a filing cabinet, and it needs to be indoors. So, filing cabinet in the corner, desk right here. I do like to put a coat stand in. That's the wrong kind of chair. Office chair. There. We've got the filing cabinet. And I also find one item very important. The moussehead. What I always do is also a stool. Basically, you can be summoned to the office. This is going to be the warden's office, by the way. I'm going to hire her right away. And then say, you go that right away. And, okay. So, this is done. That is good. That is good. That is good. Now, what was this again? Garbage men outside are working on the garbage. If you can hear that. If you can't, then don't mind me. That was gonna be that. Oh yeah, I need to alter that planning a little bit. Like so. And then... so. But that still doesn't explain what this was gonna be. Well. Alright. So... no. As you can see, the shower has been built. And it counts. It's that simple, really. Go fix this first. Yeah, logistics is completely screwed at the moment. But everything will have a purpose. Eventually. 2 guards, 2 cooks, as we already have these buildings done. This is gonna be the kitchen, or that's the canteen. This is the kitchen. And this little room over here. Where are you? Originally, it was supposed to highlight it, but for some reason it doesn't anymore. The holding cell. And I also need this wall. Yeah, that'll work better. This is on the outside, so... What was it then? Why can't I remember? That's gonna annoy me a little bit, sorry. Okay, and now my workmen are just not doing anything anymore. How lovely. Well, let's look at the jobs. There are no jobs left. Are you heckin' kidding me? Oh, I see, I see. Silly me. This is supposed to have a red door as well. I'll make it go down. Okay. So, okay, hire an accountant. No, that's the warden. That's the accountant. Okay. Now, she doesn't have an office yet. That's this place. But, what you always want to do first is extra grant and bank loan. And in terms of the warden over here, I'm gonna do prison policy. Right. We have a kitchen, we have a canteen. They need to be equipped with stuff. Canteens or kitchens require cookers and fridges. And a sink. However, it is of the utmost importance, given that you use the random events, to also put the sprinkler in. And just for good measures, a drain right here. Now, I am gonna put a wall here, don't worry. For the canteen, I want the serving table, you want your regular table, and you want your bench. For the holding cell, you want your bench, you want your toilet. And you're done. And I said I was gonna put a wall in there. Right here. So, kitchen is done. Canteen is done. Well, no. Kitchen is not done. Kitchen is done. Holding cell needs to be surrounded by walls and doors. For some reason, the foundation, they didn't want to finish it. So I'm gonna cancel that. And do it like that. They can't reach it. Ah, I see. I hate when this happens. It's blocked. And here you have another notebook page. Handwritten, by the way. Yeah, I don't want to do this, but I have to because come on. Are you serious? Guess I'm gonna have to do something else in that regard. Landscape. Shallow water can be passed. Basically, it makes the, there you go. There. Shallow water can be passed by everyone, and it kind of makes the, whatchamacallit, useless. So finally, that has now been sorted. I can now finish the holding cell. And we've done that. The basic detention grant is done, and now I just need to make a second office. And for that, I'm gonna do cloning. Oh. After I fix the wall. But I can still clone. Because it's about the interior. So to clone, you select clone, right click and drag to select that which you want to clone. And then put it down like there. Now, for this particular room, what I'm gonna do is add a secret door, which is basically a bookshelf with a door that is a door. But I'm gonna put it sideways, right there. Now research has been completed. I do want maintenance and micromanagement. Yeah, so now that you're done, I can put you in there, and I can remove the shower room altogether. If you have an object that you want to regular move, just double click and place it where you want. Right. Okay. That is finally done now. That is finally done. Good, good, good. Right, we've completed the first two grants, and I think with that, I'm going to be closing it off for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Next time, I'm going to really crank out the grants, work on the policy. I'll do that off screen, actually, because it's tedious. Set the regime to what I want for the regulars. And then, we're just gonna blast through some stuff here, mostly the grants. By the time the next episode is done, I think we'll be done with short-term investments. I won't do long-term investment just yet, but just as a little hint on what I'm gonna be doing right away, staff well-being, prison maintenance, and once I have the third grant, the extra grant research done, it's gonna be visitation rights. But, like I said, that's gonna be for next time. I'm the one with many voices. This will be the voice that I'll be using for Prison Architect. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Helps out a great deal. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.